Hello and welcome to this review of Guitarlift supports. I've been searching for a support that would suit my needs for many years now. Could this be the one? Let's find out. So just for full transparency, I did not pay for these products myself. I was sent these very kindly by Guitarlift in exchange for a video review. So full disclosure there, I have not used my own money to pay for these. However, I'm under no obligation to give a positive review, so I fully believe that everything you're about to hear are my 100% honest opinions on the product. But yeah, take that with a grain of salt. I did not purchase these myself. But on with the review. So this is the Guitarlift, a relatively new system designed by Felix Justin in Germany. It comes in a variety of different sizes and materials. I have the large matte black, which is my personal preference. I also have the medium matte black. The only difference between these is just the curvature of the rest that fits on your leg. I also have don't drop them. I have a large acrylic clear and the crossover one they have developed specifically designed for people who like to sit sort of cross-legged on their right leg. More on that later. The device works via a series of suction cups that are actually secured onto the back of the instrument, and then your leg rests on this comfortable curve at the bottom of the rest itself, and then you are able to sit with a much more comfortable position with both legs flat on the ground, much better for your back, your hips, your legs in the long run. And so far that's very similar to all sorts of other guitar rests out there. Where the Guitarlift differs is that these suction cups, excuse the popping sound, are extremely customizable and actually movable. They supply it with a handy Allen key type thingy, I think that's the technical term, which allows you to move these suction cups to lower or higher positions on the rest itself. And then, depending on where you actually position the rest on your guitar, you can achieve all sorts of heights and angles for the instrument, which I believe makes it a lot more customizable than other guitar rests out there. Also, because the rest is actually secured onto the back of the guitar, it actually removes your chest and your body just that little bit from direct contact with the instrument. And the idea that Guitarlift put forward is that this actually helps the instrument resonate better by your body not absorbing some of those resonances through direct contact. Now, I wanted to talk just a little bit about my own personal journey through trying to find the right way to sit with the instrument and actually demonstrate that I'm not actually using these supports in the way that they are intended, but I believe that speaks to their versatility. The fact that there are so many guitar rests out there, we have footstools, little pillows, A-frames, gitanos, straps. To me, that speaks to an instrument that we still haven't fully discovered how to sit comfortably with and not injure ourselves through playing it. I have numerous friends now who have either had to just stop playing guitar entirely because of injury, or are paying large sums of money to have weekly appointments to keep on top of shoulder pain, back pain, hip pain, leg pain. And whilst I'm not directly saying that this Guitarlift will solve any issues that you might have, I think because it is so versatile and customizable, I think it is worth everybody checking out. So, as of recording this video, I've been using Guitarlift for about 6 months, practicing and performing on it, and it has allowed me to do something that no other rest so far has been able to, and that is to sit with this sort of weird classical, like hybrid classical flamenco position that I've been trying to develop. Essentially, the crux of it is wanting to lock the right hand in tighter into the elbow and the shoulder like a flamenco player would. And the way they usually achieve that is sitting on the right leg and cross-legged, lifting the instrument up, which is really not good for your posture. So I've been using this on my right leg, obviously, which is weird. It's intended to be like this, and I can see how that would be perfectly comfortable. It's really stable. But this has actually enabled me to sit on my right leg with the instrument tucked in on my right arm, but the guitar, it might look a bit weird, but the guitar is actually raised away from my leg. This is just air. So I have absolutely no need of crossing my legs or doing anything weird to try and adopt that flamenco technique. And yeah, nothing else has managed to do that so far. Oh, and coming back to the point of this instrument now being removed from the chest, I was very skeptical about whether that would improve the sound of the instrument at all. It is a small difference, but the difference is 100% there. I am not blocking off any resonance now, even from my leg, because it's being lifted. The instrument is lifted fully away from my leg and away from my chest. The instrument is essentially now suspended in exactly the position I want it, and no resonances are being blocked through my body. Maybe some contact with my arm here, but almost none. So some other little things about the Guitarlift's portability. Obviously, nowhere near as portable as a Gitano that will just sit on the side of your guitar, fold up, and go straight in your guitar case. And I thought this might be a bit of a hassle, but to be honest, it takes 10 seconds, pop it on, bang bang, on, completely secure. And to remove it, it takes a further, well, not even that, 3 seconds to take off. And it fits in every bag I've had, every rucksack. It fits nicely in. And carrying around, what I quite often do is, because of the material that my guitar case is made of, I can just plop it onto my guitar case and then it's stuck on, and I just carry the guitar around on my back. Now, price. Now, these are a fair bit more expensive than your average guitar support, but again, I don't feel like I'm in much of a position to tell you whether it's a good value proposition. I don't feel that's fair if I haven't actually paid for the products myself. But what I can tell you is they feel extremely sturdy. This doesn't bend or warp at all. The suction cups are large. They're spread across a very wide area, meaning they feel extremely secure. You're supposed to clean these. I've still never had to clean the suction cups, and they've never slipped off. So it is more of an investment product. These are going to last a lot longer than your average guitar rest. Yeah, I'm not in much of a position to tell you if these are worth the money because I didn't pay for them, but I can tell you that the build quality on these is fantastic. And in terms of the material to go for, whilst the matte black is a little bit more expensive, it does have a lot of benefits over the clear Perspex. It looks a little bit smarter, I think, especially if you're in black concert dress. But the main thing is if you're doing a concert, but especially if you're doing any professional studio recordings, any clear rest will produce that little bit of glare, whereas you will get zero glare from the matte black finish. So my personal preference is the large matte black Guitarlift. So, should you buy a Guitarlift? I can't tell you. As I say, I did not pay for these myself, so I feel it would be a bit rich to go and say that everyone should go and buy them. But what I can tell you is that I've hugely enjoyed using them, and I will continue to do so. They are very versatile, very sturdy, build quality is fantastic, and they have allowed me to sit in a position which so far no other guitar rest has enabled me to do. So hopefully this review has given you enough of the facts and some of my own personal opinions and experience with the products to make your own decision. And hey, if you're not sure, there are so many of these out in the wild now, they're becoming increasingly popular. So if you ever know someone who has one, or you go to a concert or a festival and see someone who has one, just try it out. Try it out and see for yourself. But yeah, I guess that wraps up my review for these Guitarlift products. I'm going to be doing a lot more on this YouTube channel now, so if you've enjoyed or want to see more performances, reviews, and other stuff to come, please drop a like and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in the next video.